Hey guys, it's Ray Meyer, and today we're in Spring Branch, just north of San Antonio, Texas, and we're here to show you what 450K gets you in this area. Okay, so as you come into the entryway of the house, you'll see here that immediately off to the right, you're gonna have two bedrooms, two of the guest bedrooms and the guest bathroom. And you can see the sizes of the rooms. These are furnished with ceiling fans. And this builder here, Ashton Woods, they do a good job, and they had this tile installed too, which looks great. And also having these two guest bedrooms at the front, especially if you have kids, is a really good setup. So walking back out into the main area of the house, off to the left, you'll see the garage door entry to the left, and then they actually have the half bathroom to the right. So we can just get a quick peek in there, but just a sink and a toilet, which is perfect for guests. And then you also have your laundry room off here with a lot of space, and it's off away from the bedroom, so you won't hear a lot of that noise. Coming into the main living areas, you'll see everything's open, and everything just kind of flows in here, so it's great for entertaining. Before we walk into there, off to my right here is the office area. So this is an official office. There's no closet in here. However, it's a really good space. I think when they built this home, I believe this is an option to be the fourth bedroom, but they opt for the office here. So getting back into the main living areas, you can see here, everything flows. The owners staged this house really, really well. So they updated some of the fan fixtures. You can see the gold trim on the thermostat, the Nest thermostat there by the TV. And then also here, the light fixtures are also upgraded, and they chose gold for the features, which I think is a really, really nice touch. The countertops, quartz countertops, all white. We love white kitchens. It just pops really well. It's kind of a thing that's in demand and hot right now. They also upgraded just the little details of the pulls on the cabinets and the drawers and everything else in here. So real nice to take a look at there. We'll save the backyard for last, so come follow me to the master suite. And we'll just head back here. It's off right before the kitchen. So going on here, that's just a linen closet. But we can check out the bathroom here. My favorite part about this bathroom is that there's a lot of counter space with the dual sinks for his and her, but also they opted for the larger shower here. So I don't know if this pulls open, but you can kind of see the size here. They have the windows up top, so it gets great light. And the black trim from the around the windows and the door frame here. So real cool setup here. And then you also have a walk-in closet here, which they actually tiled this off, which is a really good setup. But you can see a lot of storage back there for his and her. And then this is just the toilet room and all that stuff. All that good stuff. So coming out of the master bathroom, you have the master suite here. The good thing about this room is there's a ton of space. They got a lot of furniture in here, but it still feels roomy. So real nice size here. Another added feature in this particular house is gonna be, if you wanna spin around, it's the bay window. So they chose the bay window option, which is just kind of goes in from here, but gives you a little extra space for like this couch and other furniture that you might opt for. But if you didn't catch that through the window, we could move back to the backyard and finish this up. The good thing about this particular house too, what you might not find in a lot of houses in this price range is the option to not back up to somebody directly. So as you can see here, there's a covered, let me close this door. There's a covered patio here. They updated it with the ceiling fan, and they also, in this house, they wired the surround sound in the ceilings. So you can see the speakers up here. They also have camera security installed. But just taking a look at the backyard, you can kind of see this oversees just the side yards, and you don't have anybody directly behind you. If you look closely, you can also see kind of the hills and hill country back there as well, which is kind of cool. And then you have some of these mature trees in the backyard, which you don't see much. So you can pay attention to that a little bit in the newer communities. Some of the houses that were built earlier in the development stages have, at least in this neighborhood, a little bit more features, such as the mature trees. And you can see none of those houses back there have no mature trees in the backyard. So let's go sum this house up in the...
Okay, one thing I wanted to show you, this is the builder, Ashton Woods, and this is their website for the community. This is the preserve at Singing Hills. And you can see that these homes brand new are starting base price $393,000 to $437,000. And at the beginning of this video, I had mentioned what $450,000 gets you in Spring Branch, Texas, just minutes from San Antonio and Hill Country. You're in the midst of Hill Country. And so I did want to show you that they have a similar model. The home I showed you is the Pecos model, and Ashton Woods is actually building this same model. It's available this month at right under $470,000. And so I did want to reiterate that the home is a pre-owned home that I showed you and walked through in the video. It's in very good condition, and you can get that home in the video. It's currently priced at $415,000. The sellers are very motivated to sell the home, and I think they're giving it away at a great price. So there is this home, the base price is a little bit lower. So this is an inventory home that is already spec'd out with upgrades that have been chosen, things like that. So the price landed at about $470,000. If you view the home that was built, it's not going to be staged, but you can see a couple things about it. I just wanted to compare it. I believe it's an inverted layout. You can kind of see that they have different flooring. Some of the fixtures, like this fan, is a little bit more basic. And it's the same layout but inverted, right? So they didn't install appliances yet in these photos. I'm not sure why they posted these photos. They got a couple of upgraded light fixtures, which looks great. And this one, you can see there's no window coverings, no curtains, things like that. Let's look at the backyard. Backyard backs up to a road. There's no grass yet. I believe it comes with grass, but I just wanted to give you guys kind of apples to apples what you're looking at compared to the pre-owned home, which is almost just like new. There's a few pre-owned homes in the neighborhood. The one I walked through is probably the best priced. As you can see, it's priced well below what they're selling a brand new one for. The home I showed was built in 2020, and it's the original owners, and there's just two of them, no kids running around. But you can see that it's the same exact layout here. And let me see if I can get this full screen. That's pretty much as big as it's gonna go, or small as it's gonna go. And the other thing that I noticed, there's an extended cover patio. That's the same deal here. Again, it's just inverted. I personally like the pre-owned layout a little bit better than this. I don't know, it just kind of feels and flows better. Aside from that, I wanted to show the location of this home. So I want to let's go back real quick. Okay, so in relation to San Antonio, people ask where Spring Branch is. You might have seen the quick map that I did in the beginning of this video, but this is the center of San Antonio, which is downtown. Just for reference, you would take the 281 all the way up, 281 all the way up to Bulverde. From the city center, I'd say you're about 40-45 minutes from Spring Branch area. You pass through Bulverde, a lot of new development here. The good part is they actually did construction on this freeway, and they're still working on all the other main intersection freeways. So if we're talking smoother traffic, you definitely have that coming back into the city. This 281 freeway, it has most of its construction completed at this main intersection here at the 1604 loop. And so there's a bunch of overpasses that can help traffic flow a lot better. Another thing is, so Spring Branch is, especially this little neighborhood, it's located really convenient to where all the development is and all the commercial is in the Spring Branch area. And so if I zoom in here, you can see Melody Meadows. If you pull into the neighborhood here off the freeway, you just come, I think there's a U-turn that comes over here, and then you turn onto Harmony Hills, and this leads you all the way up to the neighborhood. This is Melody Meadows here. This, if you can see my mouse, Melody Meadows, I believe we're lot 46, if I'm not mistaken. So what I see a lot of, and I'll draw this real quick, what I see a lot of is a lot of people walking here. This is approximately, I believe, 0.7 miles to shopping and restaurants and banks and urgent care and food and all that stuff. And so if I zoom out a little bit, also, you'll see that, sorry, let me get a better view here. Let me get my drawer back. So I'll go back out from the neighborhood. There's this road here. This is Seeing Hills. And you can see this leads directly to a Walmart. There's a Discount Tire. There's a Verizon. There's a bunch of shopping in this whole area here. And so the other great thing is that there is an HEB, there's a gym, and there's a ton of things. You literally don't have to leave this area if you don't have any business to handle. In San Antonio, you can literally get away and get everything done that you need for necessities here in the Preserve at Seeing Hills community. So with that being said, I think you get a lot of bang for your buck here. This area is just so convenient. You have this new neighborhood here, and it's just surrounded by, behind it you can see views of the hill country, especially from the home on Melody Meadows that I toured. You can see the hill country from the back patio, and just overall a really good price for a really good area. A lot of people are desiring to get out of the hustle and bustle. You have close freeway access here to the 281. Also, this 46 freeway, it will take you all the way to Bernie, and this will take you all the way to New Braunfels in the 35. It kind of goes, I lost my marker, but you can see this 46 freeway will take you towards Canyon Lake. It will take you towards New Braunfels here to the 35, which will lead you to Austin. And so if we're here at the 46, you can break off to Canyon Lake, or you can break off to New Braunfels and go to Schlitterbahn, or you can go to Austin and just have a nice day trip or something. At the end of the day, I really love the location for this, especially for people trying to get out of the city and that really want a good deal, get a lot of bang for your buck. Ashton Woods is a very good home builder. You can see these are the school districts for the Preserve at Seeing Hills, and so everything's within elementary and middle school are within a mile, and Smithson Valley High School is just 4 miles from there as well. And so if you guys have any questions about the home we toured or this particular neighborhood by Ashton Woods, please feel free to give me a call. They have a couple inventory homes, a few pre-owned homes. Again, I toured the one that I feel like is the best bang for your buck in the neighborhood. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about Spring Branch if you haven't heard of Spring Branch before and its vicinity to San Antonio, and learned a little bit why people are moving out north that way to Spring Branch. Thank you guys for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you guys in our next video, and we'll talk to you soon.